So in this video we're going to demonstrate a chemical-free weed control technique called crowning. This technique's great for plants that have a central tuber that needs to be removed to effectively control the plant. Around here, asparagus vine is one of the common ones, but it's also great for Gloria Lily. So when you're out in the field doing weed control, make sure you have your ID book. If you're doing grass work as well, make sure you have a good grass book with you. Have your first aid kit, and this should also include some form of insect repellent. And to do the crowning, you'll need a crowning knife such as this one. You'll also need appropriate PPE, which includes boots, coveralls, gloves, eye protection and a hat. So when you're doing crowning, find the base of the plant. This is a small asparagus. Work your way around the base. Once you've found the base, break off the fibrous root system so that the crown becomes separated from the root mass. Work all the way around and make sure you don't break up that crown. So when you've completed that, remove the crown from the ground. And then hang it up in a tree or remove it from sight. Here's a Gloria Lily. This is another plant that works well with crowning. So with this plant there's multiple tubers and they can sometimes fracture in the ground. So work your way around gently and then filter through that soil to pull out all of the small tubers. Once again, remove these from sight and they may be best removed in a bag. Here's another example. This plant here is a garden escapee. It's got lots of bulbs in the soil. It's hard to control chemically, and crowning is a great way to pull it out and to also collect all those bulbs and remove them from sight. So as you can see, there's lots of bulbs here and there's no other way you could really control this plant. Another area where crowning can be quite effective is when you're doing grass work within a native understory. So here we have paspalum growing through a native understory in a coastal dune. With a crowning knife, you can quite easily break off these growing tips without disturbing the soil too much. Once again, once you've pulled out a few, hang them up or remove them from sight. So just to recap, when you're doing crowning, make sure you cut the crown away from the root system, collect and remove the entire crown, don't leave any pieces behind, and hang up any plant material off the ground or bag and remove from the site.